Yo YouTube, welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video I'll be breaking down my match on Eyrie of Crows, as survivors decided it was awesome to burn the map Eyrie of Crows. If you do go on to enjoy today's video, smash the like button and subscribe. Let's get into the video. Alright, so as you can see guys, they've burnt the Crow's Eye, and yes, we're going to be sent to Eyrie of Crows guys. Bad map for killer. First off, we encounter the Fang. I decide to throw a bottle at the window so I can slow her down to get the hit. We get the hit on the Fang, which is really good, but she done well to get away because she ran out through that window. I didn't break the door, but we caught up to her and she did a slow vault, unfortunately. I hate when that happens, you know, because the killer then gets the hit on you. So as you can see, I get the first hook on her. Now guys, I want to make people aware that on this map you can secure a 3-gen, which is what I aim to do in this match. As you can see, there's a gen here, so we decide to kick it, but I get blast minded. Grrr, whoever blast minded that gen. Right, as you can see, I'm still down away from the person on the hook. Now at this point you can see there's a 3-gen strat where the person's been hooked, so I decide I'll go back up there and hold the game up there for my favour. And when I go back towards the hook, I encounter the Jake going for the save, so I said, you know what, we'll stop you going for the save, put the pressure on the survivors, and I turn my full attention to the Jake. Unfortunately, he didn't have balanced landing. He ends up getting actually caught in our gas and gets caught lovely. That's grand. I get the hook on the Jake. The teammate died on their first hook, which is unfortunate. So now 1 gen has popped, which makes me think that the 2 survivors that literally could have went for the save on the Fang, but they didn't. Jake, I think Kobe'd, I don't know. I think he's given up here. Yes, I did throw my speed gas bottle, but we won't acknowledge that. So at this point, I hook him again. You know, I'm there saying, right, if you're giving up, that is not my issue. We come across the Ada. The Ada seems to think she's got skills, which she does. We get the bottle toss on her and slow her down. She's making her way to Killer Shack. I hit her with a nice bottle to slow her down even more. She's playing this loop really well and she gets across the pallet, which is unfortunate. I think to myself, right, you're just going to waste my time at Killer Shack. If a survivor's bringing you to Killer Shack, guys, honestly, you're better off trying to get them to throw Killer Shack pallet. If not, get away from that area altogether and go and turn your attention to other survivors. However, she did leave Killer Shack and went into the open where I actually could easily put her down because she had nothing to play with. I'd say the chase would have went better had she gotten to a pallet. Most likely, yes, it would have went really well for her. So we've hooked Ada now. Jake's unhooked, but he didn't move from his hook. At this point I'm going to hook him, but then I decide not to because then I won't have saved the best anymore. So I decide to leave him on the floor and go and get some value out of save the best for last. I go back to the hook and they're still healing under hook, which is really good. I get a hit on the Yin and go to chase her. I go to chase the Yin again and I get her with a nice bottle toss, which slows her down completely. She gets a nice 360, boys. I respect that a lot, but unfortunately there was nothing else to play with. Now that we've the Yin on the floor, we decide to go and hook her. It's a nice hook that we get. Jake is up and he's moving around now, which is really good. I actually questioned, did the Jake's controller just die or something, you know? So at this point Jake gets the in off the hook, which is really good. You know, I don't understand why survivors on hook in the killer's face when the killer's still in the area. You might as well wait till he's away a bit. But as you can see, I know the Yin is basically death hook, so I want to go for her and get her out of the game, which I do, you know, because it's the right move. I know they have 4 gens left, but that's not the killer's issue, guys. The killer gets so much hassle, like so much salt, for survivors not doing gens. Like, the survivors need to be wrapping these gens out. They were off to a very good start at the start of the match and now they've slowed off. As you can see, Ada is running away from gen. I throw the bottle there to slow her down. We get the nice hit on her. She vaults this window with a slow vault twice and she doesn't want to do it a 3rd time. I throw the gas bottle again. She goes for the vault, but because I hit her I was able to get the hit, which is really nice. At this point she's trying to just get to a pallet so that she can be saved. I hit her with the speed bottle so I can get the speed myself to catch up to her in the chase. I hit her with the normal tonic gas bottle to slow her down and I get the hit and she's on the floor. Now it's just Jake left. He goes for the same strategy that he did in our first encounter, but except this time it actually works because he's balanced landing. I get a hit on him here, and it's time that he plays this loop. I give him chase. He goes to camp the pallet up there. He drops the pallet thing and come there, so I fake to go around, and he comes to me. And I easily mind gamed him here. That secures the 4K on the Eyrie of Crows. They were a good team. I could tell by the way they were playing that they definitely had the skill to loop me. The only difference is that they made a big mistake at the start of the match, which was allowing Fang to go into second phase, but not also just second phase, but to die on her first hook. Like, there's 3 survivors in the match. You could easily go up there and make a play and get her. It's easy as that. Guys, if you've enjoyed today's video, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe, as it helps the channel out. Peace out, guys.